Hi, I'm Pat Anderson, one of the parent advocates here at Pacer Center. I want to take a couple of minutes to talk about becoming a more effective communicator when you're talking with your IEP team. Clear parent and professional communication is very important, but it takes trust, respect, and efforts to accomplish. In order to build trust, being honest and open is really important. Making sure as a parent you tell the school what your concerns are. Some examples of how you might do that are, I was told I would receive progress reports and daily data sheets on my son's behaviors in school. It's been 2 months and I haven't received anything. That clearly identifies what the problem is, and hopefully then you and the school can resolve that. Another example is the progress reports only state adequate progress and you aren't receiving any data supporting that. So by being honest and open and saying you haven't received it and you really need to get that information will be helpful for you. Another example would be my daughter's in 3rd grade and only reading at the 1st grade level. We really need to take a look at what's going on and how we're teaching her. There are many other ways to build trust, and some of those are making sure that you define and specify what the actions are going to be and that everything gets put in writing. Be specific. Who's going to do it? When will it be done? And how are we going to go about that? Making a commitment and setting deadlines, timelines. So if the team is going to meet again, if it's possible, schedule your meeting right then and there. Have everybody pull out their calendars and find a time and day that works for everyone. Ask clarifying questions. We've got a couple of different handouts on our website that help you with some of the wording. If you're not sure what someone is saying, it's okay to say, tell me more about what you're talking about so that I understand clearly. In order to make an appropriate decision on programming for your child, I can't stress enough how important it is to understand what they're saying and then being able to follow through with that. So asking those clarifying questions. Another key to effective communication is be prepared and willing to become an active member in that whole process. The thing with IDEA is it brought you as a parent to the table to be part of the planning and decision making for your child. So this is your opportunity to have input. And it can be sometimes uncomfortable offering that input, but it's really needed in the process in order to help your child. So another key to that effective communication is preparing for a meeting. Know who's going to be there. Ask what the agenda is. Make sure you're part of that agenda. One thing you can do is inform the case manager in writing prior to the meeting the things you want to make sure get discussed at the meeting. That way it can become part of the agenda. Listen to what others are saying. Sometimes as a parent we may walk in and we've got things going through our mind, and in order to address them, we're just not maybe choosing the correct words to do that. So listen to what they're saying and expect them to listen to what you have to say. It's that cooperative respect for each other and giving each other an opportunity to express. Mostly important though is keep the focus on the child. Sometimes we can get wrapped up in our own emotions and what's going on, and people around the table may just forget about why are we here, what is it we want to accomplish. And so keeping the eye on the prize, which is an appropriate education for our child, is really a vital key in the communication process. Following a meeting, you always want to make sure you summarize what your understanding of things are. What are the next steps we're going to take? And make sure that you're all coming away from the table with the same understanding of what's going to happen. Again, I can't stress enough how important it is to make sure that everything gets put in writing. That's one of our philosophies here at Pacer. If it isn't in writing, it doesn't exist. So let's make sure we have that every decision or what the process is going to be in writing. It also holds the school accountable then for what their responsibility is. So as you work as a team, try to resolve those disagreements quickly and cordially. Share not only your concerns, but your child's successes. Remember that we build progress on success. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out our website. And if you have questions, please call Pacer at 952-838-9000 and ask to speak with an advocate.